And that was after
So
that.
my name's Daps.
Okay.
I'm from Chef. I'm a rapper. And today we're at the podcast with man like
Marlon. So yes, my name is Marlon. I'm from Fair Park. The last episode that we did, episode number 1, didn't get picked up on the visuals, so that's how we're doing minor. We've got it working now.
So that's dog said his head all fresh that day, innit?
Yeah, I had it came up, but never mind. It's all good. But to be fair, man like Ale, he had a different headbanding. He went for the he went for the David Beckham look. You get me? So like he's looking all fresh and his attire now. So mine is in. So yeah, I'm Marlon. I'm from Fair Park. I'm a personal trainer. So that's me. On to Clinton.
On to the host.
Yeah.
That's it.
C1, host and them thing there. Known these guys a while. Got good energy on them thing there. So we got them on the podcast last week. You didn't get to see no visuals, but hopefully this time, you know, the visuals are good. Like the audio is much justice as last week.
Absolutely.
You guys spoke really well. I've watched it back a couple of times. I'll put link under this one so you can watch it as well. But I thought these guys come across really well. Came with some good points. We talked about religion, Holy Trinity, you know, gender, dating. What was the last one now? Dating preferences.
I'm not gonna mention the last one, but man didn't know what the last one was.
Yeah, it was in regards to men doing certain things to relieve themselves. What are people's thoughts on them? And me personally, just to recap on it, that's not my thing, but I don't judge. People can do what they want to do. That's up to them.
To a limit.
Within reason.
What limit is that? What limit are you talking
What if
about?
they start doing it in public and die of gunshots?
Let's just move on. It's semen retention you're talking about, isn't it? Semen retention is a big thing.
Of course it is.
So first topic, I'll just get my phone out and to look on the first topic. Let's start easy. In fact, before we even do that, big announcement to make.
Oh,
hey,
podcast champion.
Hey, it's not me, is it?
It's you, bro.
No, it's not me.
Do
you know what? I wasn't expecting this.
Nah.
I just got my speech.
Yeah. Oh, he's got a speech.
I'm only messing. So first of all, I want to thank my family. I want to thank my friends that I'm only playing. So basically, this is from like bowling, what we went to like the other week. So there was like me, there was Daps, there was Clinton. Yeah, there's a few other people as well that came. And fortunately,
shout out to Austin and Bumba Clark Green Ranger James.
That's it, absolutely.
Yeah.
And Jordan were there too. So there was a few of us that went. And fortunately, I was able to come in first place, which I'm very grateful for.
In the first game.
And in the second game, I still got the highest score, so that's why I got the
You
trophy.
didn't. I won the second game.
You won the second
all
game.
Together, you
however, I got the highest score. So that's what carried it through. But like I said, it did very well, and I'd like to let him hold it.
No, it's
let
cool.
him hold
it's
it
cool.
momentarily.
I'll win that.
So,
I'll win that by myself.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Are you sure?
I'm sure that's you, dog.
Because you messaged me yesterday, you was very upset. He said, nah, man, I don't think Marlon should get the trophy, man. That was like the other week. So if you want to hold it, are you sure, bro?
No,
are you sure?
No.
Okay, man. At least if you don't want to hold anything, don't hold no feelings.
Don't
hold no feelings. Good lad. So yeah, thank you very much, guys. I appreciate that.
So one of the perks, becoming a champion is you get to like choose the first topic.
Okay, so what topics are we working with?
We've got like easy choices, like what's your favourite movie? Does music influence people today? And can you give examples?
Okay, so influences.
And I've been talking all this time at microphone. It's gonna sound dead now.
It won't. It sounds good.
Hopefully, it'll sound righteous now. What are your goals in life, and what inspired them? And why do we have so much division and separation and no unity?
Okay, so can I pick one of them topics?
You can pick any of them topics.
So what I'm gonna go with then, influences, and there's loads of influences that stand out. Like I could say my dad, I could say my mom, I could say a relative, but I'll go with somebody called Martin Luther King, and he was very moving in his times and what he stood for and what he wanted. He just wanted like peace among people. And that's still relevant today because there is a lot of segregation out there. There's a lot of division. There's a lot of people so at war with each other, and it shouldn't be like that. And what I still want that message to carry is we still got hope, and we have, because just because you don't know a person doesn't mean that you can't get along with them or share something that you have in common. So I think peace and living amongst each other is the most righteous thing that one can do. So I'd say like Martin Luther King, he's one of my inspirations, as well as like many more. So if anyone else wants to add to that.
When it comes to influences in my life, it's very simple. Because I'm a Muslim, I always have to bring religion into it because it's a way of life for me.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. So my biggest influence for me is the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. You know what I'm saying? And let me tell you a little something about him, which will you'll understand why as well. So when the people come to kill the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, when he first started spreading the message. When this first started spreading the message, the people around at the time, there was like pagan worshippers. Yeah. So when a new man is coming out with this message, what sounds super true, but they can't understand why it sounds super true because he's a shepherd, they come to kill him, right? But before they come to kill him, he was also known as the truthful one. Right. So there was no banks at that time, like to save your money and valuables. Yeah. So everyone used to save their valuables with Muhammad. Right. So bearing in mind they've come in to kill him, but they still know in the back of their head, he's not gonna run off with our valuables. Yeah. Because he's that truthful. Like he'll leave it and then run off. Like anyone else would take everyone's shit and run off. Like these men are coming to kill me, I'm taking everything. He didn't do that.
Maybe that's just how you think, though, isn't it?
Maybe. 99% of the world.
You can't say everyone thinks like that, though.
No, but I'm just giving an example.
So like your opinion then?
My opinion, you get me. And yeah, man, he was one of them big influencers, do you know what I mean? On the Times magazine, the people that voted for the greatest man to ever walk on the planet, none of them were Muslim. There was like big journalists, big scientists, and all of them they were mostly Christians as well. All of them put Jesus Christ at number 2. Okay. And so Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, at number 1. Why was the reason? Because the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was a father. Jesus wasn't. He was also...
So what's the difference though? If the message...
So because he had more responsibilities.
So it's like cruel of him.
He had more responsibilities.
Did he though?
Yeah, he did, because Jesus Christ never had kids.
But he still had responsibilities, though, right? He still carried the message.
Yes, obviously the Prophet Muhammad did that as well. Do you know what I'm saying?
Jesus did it first.
He did it first. I'm not disputing that. I'm just saying he was also the general of an army. He was also... He was going to the orphans, he was going to battalions, he was sewing his clothes at home, he was cleaning his house.
Did Jesus not go on missions?
Yeah, he did. But there was more things. How can I explain this? So, Jesus Christ is also up there for me, Marlon. I'm not saying he's not also the greatest man to walk earth.
Well, this is what I'm trying to say though, yo. Like, to me, it sounds like you were talking about Prophet Muhammad, which is a beautiful example. Yeah, absolutely. But then he started talking about Jesus, and it was like some comparison to.
No, it wasn't a comparison. Basically, what I'm saying,
like Jesus.
I'm saying that there were 6 big, like, famous people. If you go, I'll show you the video after.
I get what you're saying. Yeah. Because obviously Prophet Muhammad, like we all know, it's like, well, we don't all know. A lot of people know the story of Prophet Muhammad.
And I was just coming from like a mutual understanding at the same time. So like viewers might want to ask that question.
Yeah, so I think I explained it in the wrong way in the beginning. I'm not comparing. I'm saying that the greatest people to ever walk earth, one of them people is whoever created electricity. One of them people was... Do you understand what I'm saying? Big things what they've done
so then how
for humanity.
Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, how did he influence your life then? Because that's
many
a question.
Ways, man. Many ways. If you read like the Seerah of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, there's 3 volumes to it in books what you read, and it shows you in detail his life. And just he influenced me in many different ways. Like, you know, don't go to sleep unless your neighbour's happy. Like, he wouldn't do that in his life. He'd make sure his neighbours are all happy before they sleep, and then he'd go to sleep. Another way he'd influence me, like...
So what if you was absolutely tired, knackered, working all night, came back home, your neighbours are playing music right now. You're not happy, but they are. Do Do you still go to sleep, or do you tell him politely? Do you turn the music down?
What in today's day or back then?
Because you're on about the like.
So in today's day,
it influenced you, right?
Yeah.
So what would you do in that scenario?
Because I'm not.
Wait.
Because I'm not as strong on my deen as the Prophet Muhammad was.
Right.
He was the perfect man. Do you get me?
Yeah.
But like me, I would probably anger would come to me straight away.
Right.
And
So
I don't have control over.
So then,
bro, you don't get angry.
So then I'm
if
not
they're playing music loud and
no, but listen,
it was 4 in
but
the
listen,
morning.
I'm not trying
and
to
they
say
went a Saturday night. I'd be vexed.
family. Look, listen.
Yeah.
I'm not I'm not trying to interrogate you.
Yeah. No, it's fine.
But at the same
Yeah.
time, then how has Prophet Muhammad influenced you then? If you're saying that
you're not letting me finish because every time I go to describe it, you're asking me questions.
Right,
do you know what I'm saying, fam?
Go on then,
so
bro.
I gave you an example about the neighbours.
Yeah.
Another example is that he used to pray all night long until his ankles were swollen for us, Ummah. That's his nation. Because he had visions of how hard our life is going to be. He says as soon as you step out the door, in the morning you'll be a Muslim, but in the night you'll come back as a non-Muslim. That's explaining how hard the world is when you leave your yard. By the time you come home, you've done so many sins that in reality,
not everyone.
Do you get what I'm saying?
So,
do you
there's
understand what I'm
difficulties
saying?
out there.
So he influenced me because why is he
Shine
crying for me 1400 years ago? There's a reason. He understands the world today. Do you get me? And we are living through these hardships, fam. Like, man are meant to pray 5 times a day. A lot of man don't pray 5 times a day. They might be 3, it might be 2, but that's weak.
But
do you understand what I'm saying?
But in the same time as well, I don't know if you agree with it or you as well, Clinton, or the viewers even. So I don't pray 5 times a day.
Yeah.
But
you're not a Muslim though.
No, I'd say I'm a Christian. Though.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
No,
so like,
yeah,
I don't pray like 4 times a day, 3 times a day, but I pray whenever I can. And I go to church on a Saturday, which is like my Sabbath. However, my car, like I said on the last podcast, my car can be my church. My front door could be my church when I walk in my house. My bedroom could be my church. Like anywhere can be a church. Just because you're not praying at a mosque 5 times a day, this is for you as well. Doesn't mean that you're not doing. It doesn't mean that you're not doing right. Because as long as you've got like the message within you've got the good intention to pray to God and ask for guidance on a daily basis, then that's a
nice question on that.
Of course.
This is not meaning no disrespect to the Christian brothers, but there's a reason why we pray in the mosque in a gathering, because angels are with us also. So you said you can make your car your church or your bedroom
absolutely,
your church.
that's hypothetical.
So could you pray in the toilet?
Yeah. If I really needed to, absolutely.
See, we can't do that.
But then that's just your belief.
Yeah,
which I'm not disrespecting.
No, I'm not disrespecting.
But then,
it's fair.
Alright, now I was speaking with like
it's just a question for the viewers.
Everyone's praying in the toilet, it's like through lava, you're like having a big shit, you're like, oh god.
No. You could not listen.
I mean,
you could be.
I don't mean like that.
Listen, you could be in the shower, bro. You don't have to be on the toilet, so there's no disrespect there. You could be in the shower. You could be praying like, do you know what? I've got an interview at work today, dear Heavenly Father, and I need a little bit of guidance, a little bit of wisdom. I would like you to speak through me, so I get this interview. That's in the shower.
Would you say it out loud in the shower in your head?
I'd say it both ways, depending on what feeling.
That they continue washing his balls, isn't it?
No, but like, on a respectful level, but there's no disrespect there. And I was speaking to like Clinton earlier. Before the podcast started, I said, Clinton, just for a second, and this is no disrespect by the way, I said, you take religion out of the context for like just a moment. There's no Christianity.
There'd be chaos.
Listen, there's no Christianity, there's no Islam, there's no Judaism,
chaos,
no Buddhism. 1 second, and then you stick to the morals. The
just
moral,
like human morals.
Yeah. So I'm sticking to the human morals and the principles of the creation. There's only one creator, right? So
but there has to be a guideline, obviously.
So like, I'm telling you the guideline now. So like, this is what I was saying to Clinton earlier. So there's one God, there's no religion, but you respect the creator who created us, right? And then you respect one another. So there's peace amongst people. There's me not saying to you, you're wrong about your belief. There's not me saying you're wrong about your belief. There's no distractions in regards to that, but you're following one principle. There's a creator. You respect him, you worship, you pray to him. but there's no discrepancies about what you believe. Like the story of Jesus is different in the Bible to the Quran. So there's no like, oh yeah, my version's right. Oh no, my version's right. And sometimes it has been said and it has been done that there's a lot of conflict that has happened in regards to different versions, right? Yeah, so there'd be none of that.
True.
So you're saying about chaos and stuff like that, but then it wouldn't always be like
that.
Because before Islam...
I'll explain why. So let's just go into Marlon's world for 1 minute.
Okay.
Yeah? If there was no religion and there was just basic human morals, there'd be chaos. I'll tell you why there'd be chaos.
Go on.
Because if there was no one to follow, or like people wouldn't, like you say, there's no yin. There's no yin or yang. It's just balanced. You're saying everyone just lives their life. No one hates on each other. Yeah. Everyone respects each other. Everyone has their own
So why would
space.
that be chaos?
I'll tell you why there'd be chaos.
Why?
Because we, as humans, we have attributes. One of our attributes is jealousy.
Not necessarily.
Arrogance.
What are you to be jealous about?
Emotions,
you mean?
Emotions.
What are you to be jealous about?
They're one of our attributes. No,
so there's no religion. So I'm not jealous of your religion. I'm not jealous of your belief. There's no religion there. No, not necessarily. There's certain things that make a person jealous.
But is it part of us? Can we get jealous?
Can we not get jealous? Yes.
Can we not get jealous?
Yes. We have the choice, so we choose to be jealous.
That's a good question.
No, it's fact.
Can we not get jealous?
Listen, are you alright? Now watch.
That's a good question.
Viewers at home.
Yeah.
Are you born racist? No, I'm not. This is no disrespect as well. You're not born racist. It's learnt behaviour. Yeah. Jealousy is learnt behaviour. Envy, it's learnt behaviour. Do you get me? So you have a you have a choice.
It might be learnt behaviour, but don't you believe that's a human characteristic?
Yes, it is.
Inside all
I
of us,
believe that.
from Adam.
Yes.
But then I come on a positive tip. I think, what about positivity? What about the positive attributes that a human being can bring
from God?
No, Marlon's saying is, I understand what he's saying.
You get me?
That would be the dream world.
Yeah,
but to us, that's going to happen in Jannah. That's heaven.
Okay.
What the world you're explaining is heaven to the Muslims.
Okay, so like when the messenger of Islam, like said, the prophets, Muhammad, peace be upon him, or Jesus from like the Bible. Yeah. His message was plain.
He worshipped all the bomber clock messages that come down.
You get me? So like the main,
just for the viewers here, the Muslims believe in God's 5 holy books, right? One of them was the Bible, but it's not today's Bible. It was called the Injil.
The Gospel.
The Gospel. I believe the Gospel was one of the books.
Gospels. I
think it was the Torah, the Quran, the Injil, the Gospel. And I think it's one more. I forgot.
If anyone knows the correct order of that, please comment and guide us.
The Quran is last. Then it's the
Injil. To guidance.
And before the Injil, it was, I believe, the Gospel. And before the Gospel, it was the Torah. There's one more what I forgot.
Do you know what you have forgot? So give me an example why there would be chaos.
Oh yeah, so there would be chaos. Yeah, so the world because. Like we said, it's part of human characteristics.
But
so if me and you were neighbours, living in this ideal world, and me,
I'm respecting you.
Yeah, you're respecting
in this ideal world.
All right, fine. And me and you, and we're the only people living on the street.
Right.
And on your back garden, you've got a crop. On my back garden, I've got a crop.
Yeah.
The bang same time we start.
Yeah.
But for some reason, for 4 years in a row, your crop flops. So you're low on food, but you still respect me, right? Now my crop is flourishing 4 years in a row. You can see this every year, but your food is low. But living in Marlon's world, we respect each other.
Yeah.
I decide I don't want to give you no food.
Okay.
But I still respect you.
Yeah.
What state of mind are you going to be in?
I'll grow some more food and I make sure that I do it right.
Alright, fine, but it keeps flopping.
Yeah, then you just keep on trying again.
Until you know the day.
So like when Prophet Muhammad...
Until you know the day.
So listen...
Now Marlon's dying.
Now watch now, yeah? The Prophet Muhammad...
So wait,
listen,
why are you
I'm giving you an example. The Prophet Muhammad
went to spread the message several times.
Yeah.
He got difficulties on his journey.
He got
several times.
At him and everything.
But did he stop trying to spread the message of God, of Allah?
No.
Right then. So I wouldn't stop just because my crop flopped 4 years in a row. I think, do you know what?
But what would you feel towards?
Do you know what I do?
My crop.
Listen.
No, but see, he's changing the subject.
No, I'm not. So what
I'm saying to him,
right,
what would you feel?
Listen, alright, what I'd do, I'd ask you.
I said, excuse me, neighbour, or number 46.
Yeah.
How are you doing your crop different to mine? Do you mind giving me some advice? I'd ask for advice.
All
you know
right.
why? Because
Me
I'm
as
not
a person,
jealous of
me
you.
as a person,
Yeah.
if
What
it was
would you
me,
do?
I would help you.
Right then.
But I'm saying, if I didn't want to help you,
Yeah.
would you be like
No.
pissed off?
No, I wouldn't.
All right,
because
but
it's
now you've got a
nothing to
family
do
of
with you.
6 to feed as
Yeah,
well.
but I'm
But
still
saying
getting
no
food
to
in.
you.
Yeah.
So that's
So
you saying the underlying structure of people not actually creating chaos is because they've got a guideline or a system in place. To
Yes. So like now, when
But
I
even
go to
without
commit a
religion,
sin,
you still
Yeah.
I
got
know
that.
the angels are watching me. They're writing everything down. So out of fear of my God always watching everything, I now stick to guidelines.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Structures in place.
Yeah, because there's a hierarchy. You follow
Yeah.
the hierarchy in any sort of job you go to, whatever. There's a hierarchy. You start your own business, you're the boss. You're at the top. Hierarchy. You employ people. Guidelines. If they don't match the guideline, sacked. Sacked for us. Hell. Do you understand what I'm
But if
saying?
you remember what I said originally,
Yeah.
I said there's no religion, but there's one creator.
Yeah, but that's what I'm trying
So
to
there's
explain
right
to
and
you,
wrong.
Marlon.
So what I'm
if
saying
there was no
is-
religion,
Yeah.
see, for example.
Do you know what I
Alright,
think?
no. I've got
Okay.
the perfect scenario.
Go on then.
So now your crops are dying.
Okay.
All of a sudden, C1 down the road, his crops are flopping as well. He knocks on my door in front of you and says, "Can I have some food?" And I say, "Yes, you can, mate. But I've just rejected you."
So
There's no religions. Don't forget. Is
That's
Marlon gonna have a
some
plan
kind
in
of
his head?
Some animosity.
No, yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Is he gonna feel a type of way like?
no.
Potentially.
No. Do you know
Potentially.
what?
Alright, maybe one year he
could.
doesn't.
I
but
could,
potentially.
but I'm not that type of person.
No,
So
alright,
I think
hold
to
on.
myself,
1 year he doesn't.
No,
2 years he doesn't. The third year he's lost weight.
Nobody gives him the fucking crops. I'm hungry too. I got kids too. He's not
Exactly.
giving me no more fucking crops.
Yeah.
He can use some crops.
Yeah.
And he say, I like more for you, but I'm getting crops and not you.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
say, yo,
But
nigga,
then, do
let's
you know
not
what?
have
There
this
you
fucking
go.
now.
That's,
listen,
that's where
I hear
anger
what
comes
you're
in, right?
saying. Yeah, but listen.
But there's no religions.
But me
what does
personally-
anger cause?
Of course.
Chaos.
No, so you're saying
That's
without
my
religion,
example.
you've got chaos and you've got anger. You still got them fundamentals anyway. They're still within inside you. But what I do, I say, look, me and my crop flopping is nothing to do with my neighbour. That's
No,
to do
but
with
that-
me.
No, he's
listen.
finding shortcuts
No,
now.
that's the
he's
truth.
finding shortcuts
No,
now.
That's reality. That's realism. You
All
get
right,
me?
so
that's nothing to do with
can I
him.
counter that?
Of course you can.
So you said you're not gonna feel the type of way because that's
No, I
you as a
might
person.
do, but I'm not gonna be
Alright.
like, oh, yo, listen, this guy
Alright,
didn't give me
so- alright,
nothing.
okay.
I'm gonna go
That's
back
the
to the
first
drawing
year,
board
Marlon.
and
Imagine
sort something
that's
out.
that's the first year, yeah.
Yeah.
The second year, the bang, same happens again. But this time, you had a little bit of crops last year. This time, you've got nothing.
Yeah.
Literally, you're like watching me eat every day, and you get me. Now I reject you again.
Yeah. Then I go back
Now,
to the drawing board.
no.
and
See.
then
Now I reject
survive.
him again.
Yeah.
What is that? If I'm rejecting him, what's he gonna do now? He needs to survive as a human.
Absolutely.
Natural instincts.
So it's a good
right?
job. I got other neighbours. So
No. You're doing shortcuts because
No,
I said there's only
it's
you
not.
living on the road.
Bro,
there's
then
no one
I
else.
walk and get food. So
No,
there's
but-
only me and you on this earth, fam.
No, that's the example I'm
Right
giving.
then. So
'cause
I'm
you're
giving you
saying-
another example.
No.
I'll go on
You
another
can't do that.
neighbours.
You can't do
Oh
that.
wait, sorry.
You can't do
Now
that.
we're Mr.
So you're asking me.
World.
So you're answering a question with a question.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you
I'm
are.
giving you a fact with a solution.
No.
I said that I'd
No.
walk somewhere else
You said
and
to me.
find
You said
a
to me.
solution to
If
the
there's no
problem.
religion,
Yes.
would there be chaos?
You didn't
I
say there's
said
no other neighbours, though, did you?
No, I did.
No, you didn't.
I did.
No,
The
you
views.
didn't.
The views. No, I said it.
No,
They're gonna rewind it. And
You
they're gonna
said
check
you
if that said
said
it.
next door neighbour. You didn't say there's only me on that road.
I
And
did.
plus,
I did.
you
I
didn't.
did.
Well,
I said
Andy
there's only
that.
me, you living on the road,
Yeah.
and there's no one else in
And
our back garden.
I'd walk then. I'd
All
walk
right.
somewhere
Fine,
else.
fine.
And sit and
So,
find
but my
food.
example,
I
going
think
back
those
to
two guys are waffling now.
No. 1 minute, C1. We're gonna answer this.
No, because this has gone. This has gone from like a guy about influence.
No.
About
No,
problems.
because he's trying to say, would there be no chaos? I'm explaining it to him.
There's chaos
Imagine.
right now. There's chaos right now.
No,
Talking
lads.
about religion.
Yeah, I know there is.
All
I know
right.
there is.
Would you say,
Yeah.
hand on your heart, sometimes religion creates division?
No, can I just take this question?
Of course
Yeah.
you can.
Why do we have so much division and separation and no unity? Do you believe religion creates separation
Wow. How crazy is that?
and division, or do you believe it creates unity?
I believe religion.
Honest answer.
I believe-
honestly honest.
Religion creates unity if you actually follow the real religions. Like,
so what
is
if
unity?
And then when you say real religion, that might offend another religion.
No, I'm saying real religions.
Yes, but they are real religions.
Yeah, that's what I'm
to
saying.
them people.
Yeah, but there's man that think they live in a dream, Marlon, and it's their religion.
That's
a fake dream.
It's a genuine question. Okay. So I'm not one of the main, religions. Yeah. But I'm a Jedi. Yeah. Because some people are. So you respect me because I'm a Jedi and I'm a Star Wars.
Yeah, I have to. So my religion teaches me to respect.
No, but you look at me like.
So then you just contradict somewhat yourself. You said the unity. Oh, you didn't realize what you said then, did you?
I did.
There would be unity if they followed the real religions. What is a real religion?
Exactly. So like I said, I'm a Jedi.
Five main religions, but Marlon. What are they?
I'm a Jedi.
Let's ask Marlon to answer.
He's a Jedi.
Yeah. I have to respect him. That's his belief.
Even though I'm even middle class. Star Wars and shit, like you know, it's a fabrication. You know,
I know it's a fabrication, but in my head,
I'm a Jedi now.
In my head, I might be like, stupid idiot.
Oh,
I'll be honest. In my head, as a natural human, I'm real.
I apologize to all the real Star Wars fans out there. I apologize on behalf of my friends.
Yeah, may the force be with you and all that.
I'm gonna pray to God that God forgives my two friends.
Bro, we're having a laugh.
Yeah, I'm having a laugh.
No, you're not.
I am.
No, you're not. You look vexed. I can see your vein popping out your head, bro.
Nah. That's popping out your lip.
No, it isn't. No, fam.
No, you're bursting.
Oh, wow. Yo, you need to move your headband back a little bit.
Take it out. Take it out.
It's making it
Take it out.
Next topic. What are your goals in life?
No, but like we didn't really get back on that topic properly. Okay.
We'll put a pin in it for now.
Go on then.
We can always go back to the topic and watch it again.
The viewers know where I'm going anyway.
They do.
You know what I mean? Chaos is caused.
Do you know what? Going back to that subject, I don't believe that. I don't. Because I do think so. Look, listen, like I respect all religions out there, yeah, but I do think that religion does create a little bit of division. Do you know why? Because it's been proven in history. If we go into statistics and facts, it's created a lot of holy wars or wars in general. It's created division in Palestine. It's created division amongst the Catholic and the Protestants.
Yeah, your Palestine shit out, man.
You get me? So like, so he knows. He knows. He knows already. And like,
no, we'll take you off at the end, innit?
Okay. So
whoa.
These guys are
No, listen. And again, we're sorry about the language that Mr. Daps has used on this broadcast. We apologize.
It's a podcast.
Same. Is it broadcasting?
No.
So it's not broadcasting?
Not right now.
Yeah,
it's going to be broadcasting.
It's going to be broadcasting though, isn't it? Is it going to be broadcasting?
Yes, one day.
Right then. There you go. So,
but is it right now?
Yeah.
No,
it's actually live, fam.
Jellyfish.
Guess what? Get me? So like it's already been proven that religion does create like segregation and division, and it does create wars.
According to Marlon, yeah.
But it
does. I don't want to disrespect no one's religion out here, because I practice what I practice, and I'd like to believe, kind of like what Daps believes. I like to believe if you follow your religious practice and it's true to yourself, one of the first tenets of religion is thou shalt not judge.
Exactly.
So it's like if you look at that tenet alone,
like that person is stupid for believing in a.
No, I said me in my head.
Yeah. So you just.
So that would be a sin.
Yeah. So
for me to say it.
So
I would say
shoot somebody, though, didn't you?
Yeah, I would say it. Don't go off like you didn't used to think all Muslims were terrorists after 9/11.
I didn't think that, bro.
But did a lot of people around you think it?
Not to do with me. Yo, they can think what they want. You get me? It's true, though, isn't it?
I don't know if it's true. That's true.
You tell me, bro. You converted recently.
No, I didn't. You used to be ginger.
I did. Not wrong with strawberry blonde hair, is there?
We're not ginger style,
that's it.
We're not ginger.
Do you know what? I'm getting a lot of hate from this guy over here. I can feel the hate.
Do you know what it is?
It's
instilled in him.
Nah, it's got reflection of me.
There's no hate here.
There's a proper
hate here,
bro.
He just feels like it.
Bro.
Let's move on to the
I've got love for you, man. But not that kind of love. Whoa. Calm down, man. Calm down.
Is that like something that's going on between like you and yourself? You got anything that you want to talk to us about off camera? Yo, switch it for a sec. What are you telling me, fam?
Whoa.
So what are your goals in life and what inspired them? Let's take it into some positive. Daps, like obviously I know you're an entertainer.
One of my goals in life. No.
So obviously, if you got like you said before, just last week, sorry to interject, you talked about you want to go acting. Is that something that you seriously want to consider?
Yeah, but I've got two bigger goals than that. That's one of my goals. Everyone has mini goals, and then they have ultimate goals. My two ultimate goals, is to build an orphanage somewhere one day, inshallah. Yeah, and always be around to help, because it makes me sad. And the second thing is to build a masjid in a poor country somewhere.
So they're big goals.
Yeah, just explain for the viewers what is.
They're my ultimate goals.
What is
a masjid? Is a place of worship for Muslims, but it's not just for Muslims. It can be for anyone. You can go in there. It's a house of God. It's not a house of humans. It's for. Do you know what I mean? It's for worshipping. If you want.
It is a house for humans. You meant to say, innit?
Yeah, it's a house for humans. Yeah, I hear that. Also,
so you shoot aliens now. just curious. That's all. When you say human beings.
When I say aliens, would if Jesus Christ in Christianity, when he got raised to heaven, would he be classed as an alien?
No.
So he's still a human.
Absolutely.
But how's he getting there?
By God.
So is God an alien?
Didn't say that.
What is he then?
Not from this world.
So what can he be if he's not
guys,
from any being that's not from this world? What are they?
Not an alien, fam.
Alright, what's an alien?
You tell me. You chill with them, don't you?
Yeah, angels are always with me. I class them as aliens. Angels are surrounded.
Angels, aliens.
To me, yeah, it's out of this world. It's a different being.
Is that the thing now? Yeah.
In my head, an angel is an alien.
So when I see a picture of UFOs and them two eyes, they're angels.
That's me.
You cracking me.
Alright, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
Wow.
But he's laughing, but he doesn't answer the question. No, I just said to him, what's God? And he went, nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me.
I didn't say that.
But you're asking me to watch it with aliens.
No, listen, that was a joke.
Before I know it was.
What you asked me is, what is God? And I said, he's not an alien. That's what I said. I said, what do you think God is? And then you was on about angels being aliens.
Yeah. That's what they are. They're out of this world beings.
No, they are.
Yeah. So what do scientists call out of these world beings?
Yeah, but we're not.
No, but what do they call them?
We're not evolutionists,
no,
bro. I apologize about that as well. My eyes are streaming.
Yeah.
So like on about the
because your soul's telling you that's is telling the truth.
It's not.
So you're crying. It's inside your soul's crying.
It's called humour.
Okay.
It's called you make me laugh, my brother, in a good way. You bring me joy.
I know.
You get me?
Whoa.
Okay. You don't bring me joy. You don't. You make me sad. You get me? You make me sad, bro. These are tears of sadness. You get me?
Alright, lads, listen. Yeah.
So like on about goals as well.
No, you just both laughed at me, yeah. But
I didn't. I take it back. I apologise if you felt offended.
No,
I apologise,
I'm
bro.
saying I'm gonna ask you a question here. Where I'm gonna ask you a question.
Ask whatever you want to.
Anything. What comes from out of this world? So how can I explain it? Paranormal.
I don't believe in that paranormal
okay.
activity.
Let me think of another way.
So
if you've seen like an angel, for example, do you believe in angels?
Yes.
All right. So if you've seen an angel coming out the sky and landing, and then flying back out into the sky, what is that to you, an angel?
Absolutely.
So what would scientists refer to an angel as? No, I'm just asking the question. What do you think?
I've got a clue. Not interested. Because you're asking me the question, not the
scientists. What do you think they would be called? See,
angels.
No, but they don't believe in religion.
So an angel.
So what would they scientifically call them?
Unexplainable phenomenon or whatever it contains.
No, also, but it's a being. They know it's a being. It's flying around. What would they call it?
I don't know if they...
They won't call it a UFO if it's got wings.
Do you know why? Because that's an unidentified flying object is a UFO.
Yeah. So
that
would be classed as a UFO.
Are you searching for the term alien?
It's unidentified.
Yeah, but it's not a flying object though, is it? It's not. Well, it is a flying object, but it's not a spacecraft or a spaceship.
Yeah, but it's on. Why does it have to be a spaceship?
That's what they normally like. Yeah, I don't know.
So you're trying to dodge the question.
That's not dodging it. I'm just saying I class an angel as an angel.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
but also,
you said an alien.
No, I do. But in human scientific terms, it's classed as an alien. It's out of this world.
I get what you don't live on Earth. I get what
I'm
saying, but to me,
do you know what I'm saying?
I get it.
To me,
doesn't live. If I seen the lot, what's that dragon
monster
called? Yeah, in Scotland. Yeah. If I seen that, I'm not gonna say that's an alien, am I? Because it lives on Earth. It lives on Earth. It's not an alien.
But
it's a type
what
of
if people
species.
think
Do you get what I'm saying?
that there's outer space down below in the sea?
What do you mean?
So now you're getting all kind of next.
No, I'm just saying because people do think there's like somewhere.
There's an ocean in an ocean.
Yeah.
I've heard it.
You get me?
Yeah.
Some people try to say that's a firmament.
So we should digress from this topic. We're supposed to be talking about two things:
goals
and what inspires you. So that's you come to the orphanage, that beautiful thing, and the masjid. You know, that a lot of people find religion, and it's a good thing to do. And obviously, you get barakah in your next life.
Yeah. Even when you pass away, yeah. True.
So me personally, like, and this is a gospel. Like, my ultimate goal is to make it to heaven.
Inshallah.
And my second ultimate goal is to bring as many people as I can to heaven with me as well. By spreading positivity. I'm not saying like one direct religion. I'm just saying, look, guys, whoever you are, whether you're female, male, whatever, love one another. Spread positivity. Have fun. Enjoy yourself. Go outside and play. Because there's a lot of distractions out there that are keeping us from being happy and humble. And there's a whole wide world out there that we need to explore. And even like little things like just going outside, experiencing fresh air, going into the countryside. And a good thing that's good to do as well is grounding. And that's basically like just being out with nature. And did you also know as well, people, that if you've got like high blood pressure, or you got anxiety or anything like that, did you know if you take your socks off and you go outside in your back garden, if you've got grass or soil and you put your feet on there, that your blood pressure goes down. Nature's beautiful. There you go. Nature's beautiful.
Touches the ground, it's like electricity. The bad energy goes into the ground like an earth wire in a plug socket.
There you go.
Scientifically proven.
There you go. And that's why grounding is imperative as well. And so is love. And you imagine now, like, the first part of your day is imperative because it starts the rest of your day with a lot of people. So if you can wake up, even if you're struggling and you don't want to get out of bed, just wake up happy, be thankful for the day. I'm not saying like you have to like thank God. That's what I do personally. You don't have to do that. Just enjoy yourself and just set yourself little targets to do and accomplish them and enjoy yourself at the same time. Yeah, of course.
In this world we're living in today,
yes,
we are surrounded by what's the first thing people look at when they wake up?
Mobile phone.
It depends. I don't look at my mobile phone.
A lot of people look at. I would say a lot of people look at their mobile phone.
I knew what you were going to say. That is right. A lot of majority. I'm not saying that you do.
Now watch though.
No, but let me finish. 1 second. So when they pick up this social media, there's a lot of bad things happening in today's world. Yeah. So this is a question for Marlon because I know he's a guy that he's energetic. He can bring positivity around. So what would you say to the person? Well. Yeah, what would you say to the ideal person who wakes up in today's world and sees like kids being blown up with no houses, their mum's missing? Like how would like if they see that in the day, it can trigger them for the rest of the day. Like it can put a bad effect on them. Yeah. So what would you say to that person? Like what can they do to try and work around? I know you're gonna say don't look at social media, but a lot of people kind of have to see if their family have been in touch with them while they're asleep.
No, I get you.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's hard to avoid.
No, I understand. And like depending on the situation. So I'll go backwards. I won't answer that one straight away.
Yeah.
But what I don't do when I'm in my car, I might be with my daughter or whoever. Yeah. I don't listen to like BBC One Extra radio or any radio news whatsoever because it's just negative energy in like 10 minutes and I don't need that and it sets certain people off. Whether they don't think about it, subconsciously it does.
Yeah, what do you listen to in the morning then?
It depends. I might just put on a nice song with a good vibe on. Something. I don't know, it depends. Like anything. I like any type of music that sounds good. So I might even put on a little bit of R&B. I might put on a little bit of soft hip hop. There might be some rap, some dancehall, some pop. I love the 90s. I was born in 86.
Can I segue this question then?
Yeah. Can I just answer like Daps's question as well, briefly?
Go on.
So what I would try and say to those people, if you can change something like directly about what's going on in that particular country or place, then try your utmost to do it. Yeah. But if you can't change anything directly, try your utmost not to get too worried about it because you can't do anything physically. But just try and be positive about it. Try and spread as much like positivity around that to the people who need to hear it, and just say, look, listen, do you know what? One day we still will meet, hopefully, if we follow life accordingly. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but it's hard though, because some people, when they see that, they go into fear or anxiety, like, what if this happens to my kids? What if tomorrow we're in the war? So it's just that's how divisions start. This is what I'm saying.
It does.
It's all this.
In an ideal world, bro. In an ideal world, what I'd love to say is that, look, listen, let's all come together and help each other.
I wish that could happen.
I wish that could happen. That's one of my goals. Like, world peace, bro. I'm not even lying about that.
It's not like that.
It's a real world.
But you know what, though? It could be, though. All it takes is one person to make a difference. You look at a domino now. A domino falls because of force. You push it down. But, like, if I come into a room now and no one's smiling or anything like that, all it takes is like a handshake. Yes, my brother, you okay? Look, straight away he's got a smile on his face. Yes, Clinton, you're alright. It's like that's my money comes. So like it's the energy that you bring that has an effect on other people, and I think what we're missing in this day and age is that exactly. Because if you've got like pop stars and musicians and people like that of higher power, when I say higher power, I don't mean like not of this world. I mean like they've got a status, they've got a platform,
they've got an authority.
Rather than saying, oh, let's like do our lips, let's like have changes, embrace good things and spread the message. Say, look, kids, stay in school, educate yourself. Education is power, knowledge is power. Go out there, enjoy yourself, make something of yourself. Don't follow what other people are doing. That's not good. That's not going to get you anywhere in life. So if you had platforms out there, what people are doing, right? Like look at Marcus Rashford. Like he got like a lot of stick. Yeah, he got a lot of stick. Yeah, he got a lot of stick because he was trying to like fund like food parents that didn't have any food for meals throughout the holidays.
I rate him for that, man.
People should
get a round of applause for that, man.
For real. Nah, like 100%. But like people should use the platforms more like that, because there's billionaires out there that can't even spend all the money, but yet so we've got poverty out there. Like that to me doesn't make sense. And I know we've been a little bit jovial like during this podcast, but like on a serious note,
on a serious note, man,
there's a lot of things that people can do if the messages reach clearly. You get me? So there's people in higher places that can actually do things for you and I, but for some reason they don't.
Bang on. We can move on to the next question, but that was answered perfectly by Marlon.
No, but it's one of his targets or goals was to get to heaven. Is that it?
Yeah, so like to get to heaven and to bring as many people as I can through spreading positivity and good energy and good morals. And then just to
that's a good one.
Find myself.
That's a good one.
No, thank you. Just
to
like
bring people into heaven, man. That's
for real. And to find
energy,
myself, because you imagine now, like we spend so much time chasing other people and wanting to be like other people out there. But what we don't spend a lot of time on is ourselves. And that's our health. That's investing time in ourselves and just finding out who we are, because every one of you right there, you're special and you've all got a unique gift, and it's just finding that
message.
No, it is finding that gift.
Message, man. I'm not saying it's a job, but it's true.
Bro, it's unlocking the gifts that you've got out there, and that's the penultimate thing that you need to do.
I think he's getting a bit emotional there.
I'm about to cry in a second, bro.
So give him a plastic knife.
No, who's got these issues? But like, in all fairness, them type of things you can't joke with. You can't joke with either. Even if it's like
acceptance speech when it's podcast right here.
That's it.
I know.
You'll have to practice that. You know, I had to get a trophy by being better at bowling. You know.
Well, I did win the second game.
You didn't. You still got a lower score.
No, I'm saying.
But you didn't.
No, but. If it wasn't on scores and just on
it was.
ranks, who was number one?
It was. That's why. Do you know what it is? Clinton said to me, he's not going to beat that score. Take your foot off the pedal. I went, are you sure? He went, yeah. So the second game, bro, I used my left hand. This hand. Watch.
Who does not tell a lie?
Watch this now.
Or is he lying?
Watch this hand. I use this hand.
Why is he doing the light bulb?
When I played
Why was he doing the light? Whoa!
When I played the second game. So if you've got rules about the second game, then bro, this guy needs hand.
This guy needs defensive now. Whoa! He's going red.
So, bro, end of the day, left hand is what I use when I played the second game of bowling. Yeah, I'm right-handed, by the way.
You're right-handed. Whoa.
You get me? What hand are you? What hand are you, bro?
No comment, bro. Let's
wow,
to the next comment.
Bro, that's mad.
What?
No comment on that. You don't know what hand you are?
I'm not snitching on myself.
Wow, so you're not a grass?
No, I'm definitely not.
So your friends don't know that you're a grass?
Why am I a grass?
Why did they not know you're a grass?
I'm not a grass.
So you're not?
No.
You are a grass.
What have I grass done?
But did you have to think about being a grass?
Did you eat grass?
For a second, you did.
Did you used to eat
Did
grass?
your friends know that you were a grass or?
Aren't you all about health is wealth?
Yeah, this is mad.
You put grass in your tea?
Yeah, I can't be smoking grass.
Oh, weed every
Herbal
day.
tea, bro.
So the next question, the next topic is does music influence people today?
Absolutely does.
And can you give examples?
Yeah, absolutely. All right, me
Let
first.
Marlon go first.
So in
Well,
regards
should
to
we let C go first?
yeah, in fact, yeah, we'll do
We
that.
would like C's opinion on the music one first.
Yeah, guys,
Because he's a
let's
trainer,
talk,
he's an actor, you need to get ready for things, you know? Let's see how it
guys,
influences.
talk. I'm a horse.
Go on.
No, but
like to
you're
hear
involved
you
as well, bro.
I'd like to hear what you...
Does music influence people? Certainly, yeah. I mean, I'll tell one story. So in the morning, I generally listen to Bob Marlon when working taxi.
What songs in particular?
No, I'll put his playlist on Amazon Music. You know, shout out to Amazon. I want my fucking P for mentioning to us.
What track do you play first
So,
in
like,
particular, or is it just random?
One Love.
Yeah.
Then it goes
Unity right there.
Is This Love? Three Little Birds.
Yeah, man.
But to be fair, so I play that in the morning. Yeah, I choose to play that consciously. I don't really play any other rap unless it's conscious rap.
Yeah.
And I always get positive
Energy.
like responses from passengers getting in and out of the taxi. And ironically, I got a lot of tips.
Yeah, man.
And it's a positive frequency music.
Of
So
course
it's
it
like,
is.
I
100%.
believe music influences you walk. So for example, say in the morning I've got up in the morning and it was Vibes Cartel. Me wanna put my cup of cocky in your pussy. Do you know what I'm saying?
Can influence people,
Like,
you're right.
Yeah. Obviously it's like
So basically what you're saying is music can influence people in a positive and negative way.
of course.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's a frequency.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
energy and motion is
Yeah.
an emotion. And it comes through your speaker, frequency, it's a vibration, it's waves and everything patterns. And to be fair, I like to listen to a lot of classical music. Might sound
Yo, nah, listen.
I'm
I'm on that
over
wave.
Mozart, Chopin.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because I like to just push my mind out there where it doesn't know the next frequency or the next pattern of music. So you don't
Shock the body.
like, what's going on? And this is another thing as well. Like black people initially back in the day, like Moorish conqueror times, they invented a lot of classical music and I put it out there. And I believe like music is kind of like controlled by a certain demographic of people. And
I agree
they
with that.
pulled the black man down in so many ways. And at the time when music was going well for black people was Sam Cooke, Marvin Gaye, Otis Redding. It was going really on the love thing, on energy and God and gospel. And all of a sudden this community of people realised what was going on. And they started changing it, and then rap.
The hierarchy.
Then rap became a thing, and it was all about lean and drugs and.
No, we hear a lot about
it.
it. We hear a lot about it with these celebrities talking about how
But that's me.
satanic the industry is and how they've controlled.
It's more open now, though, right?
Yeah, it's open, and all these weird parties that they're getting invited to, and like for example, Cat Williams was talking about it. I'm sure you guys have seen it on the interview.
Oh, the interview.
Yeah. So yeah, I agree with what Clint's saying there. Music is probably like
it's hypnotic.
It's hypnotic.
It is. You look at drill music, for instance. How intelligent the producer is to produce that beat or that type of beat. It's catchy. And like I said before, it's hypnotic. So then when you're putting beats and lyrics together
with that
energy,
aggressive energy,
yeah, subconsciously it makes you kind of think, yo, the beat's cold, it's good. And then you're listening to the contents are wrong, but you're still nodding your head. Yeah, so you're taking that on board. It is. So you're getting addicted to the beat, even though the lyrics aren't good.
Or it's like to catch a chorus.
Yeah, I said, I imagine you got a daughter, yeah? You got a daughter, she's on the way to school. She's like confusing age, she's like 12, 13, 14, 15. And it's like, I kissed the girl and I liked it. I taste the cherry chopsticks.
Wow, that's subconsciously programming them.
That's what happens though. Like even when it's films,
do you
or
believe
anything,
that's the thing? Like
yeah, but
programming.
I do believe it, and it's been
that.
proven.
Yeah.
But why are they pushing this agenda? should be the real question.
But you know why?
Why?
You know why? Because
the world has existed for how many years?
But if you're supposed to be multiplying, then you can't multiply if
so it's
that's
control.
happening. Of course it is.
So it's control on a population.
I believe that, yeah.
I agree.
But
Yeah.
so you
I agree.
believe, let me just get this correct. So the certain letters in the alphabet, L, B, and all that, whatever,
Yeah.
agenda is there to kind of prevent a population boost.
It's part of the New World Order, Clint. If you look at it, if you look at the New World Order, in that order it says the population of Earth has to be 2 billion.
2 billion?
2 billion.
What are we at now?
7 billion.
Points, something
Maybe
like
more, yeah. 7 billion. 7 billion, bro. There's 1 billion people in China and there's 1 billion people in India and they're bang next door to each other.
Yeah.
So that little
7
circle
billion
there
people.
is 2 billion.
There's too many of these niggas.
That's
out there.
ideal what the world
Well,
wants.
yo,
get
even
me?
I'm like, let's kill some of these niggas. There's too many of us, man. There's 7 billion.
Nah, I do it, but like
Every day, every
peacefully.
single human has to eat. Do you think like that? There's 7
But it's
billion
possible
people.
though.
Every single day, everyone has to eat
I'm
to
saying,
survive.
I'm saying, yeah.
How much food are we wasting?
We are, but then
Every day,
you look
bam,
how
bam,
big,
bam.
yeah, but like you've got to think, yeah, at the same time, there's ways that people can be fed, but they're not. Do you get me?
No, what I'm saying is,
if
like,
you're thinking
look how
about,
much people there is.
there is, but
Everyone
so
has
what?
to eat. So
So
maybe 1 billion don't
Yeah,
eat,
but it's not
'cause there's
like
poverty,
it's not
right?
like one person's feeding all them billions. People fend for themselves, or their family fend for the whole family.
No, but
you
what
get
I'm
me?
saying is, imagine how long, like, you're not understanding what I'm saying.
Go on, then.
What I'm trying to say is, the Earth is near its end.
How do you know that?
No, I'm just assuming because of this
This
example.
guy
I'm about to
is
say.
this guy on the size of judgment.
No, I'm not. I'm saying if there's 7 billion people on Earth right now,
Yeah.
and the ideal age of living is, let's just say, 50 years old. Let's just say that, for example, yeah? So for 50 years, 6 or 5 billion people eat every day. Because there's poverty out in the world. Everyone doesn't eat. So every single day, for 50 years, then 5 billion people have to eat. So how much resources on Earth is getting used?
Bro,
That's what I'm saying.
But there's enough though.
There's enough.
There's
But
enough.
like, do you not wonder, like,
No.
how many people have lived before us?
No.
How many are going to live
Yeah.
after us? How is
That's
it's
history,
Like,
but-
no, it's just
But no,
it's,
do you know
interesting.
what I worry about?
Yeah.
I don't worry about the food because I believe Marlon's right. I think the abundance from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Yeah.
is enough.
But exactly, yeah.
But it's a human condition.
Yeah.
I will live amongst our livestock. So, like for example, you got things like Asda, superstores and shit. Like back in the day, everyone knows you could go to Fair Park. There might be a butcher.
Yeah.
There might be a guy selling yogurts and
Yeah,
dairy.
yeah.
There might be a guy selling sweets.
Milk
Now you
van.
get it all under one thing.
I know.
Now all them people are out of resources, innit?
Yeah,
and you
yeah,
got
yeah.
these big institutions. We've got Asda, but what they do now, they put that in every city.
Yeah,
And then to keep the numbers up on the meat sections, they got to create slaughterhouses.
yeah.
And then on top of that, you got like McDonald's, KFC. They
No,
eat
but a
that
lot
shit
of
back,
these-
no, but truckloads. And then they've got their own fields just for their own animals and their own potatoes. And it's like when you think about how many institutions there is, and I'm a bit literally
There's a lot.
No, but a lot of
That's
people are
what
saying they're
fucks the planet
processing
up,
it
bro.
as well, innit?
But that's what
Like it's
fucks the
fake
planet up, bro.
chickens. So for
So-
example,
so
when
they
they're
say.
born, they don't really survive for more than a week. So you got to slaughter it before. I don't know if it's true or not.
But then, yeah, like a lot of food has been modified.
Was it McDonald's or KFC?
My point,
Yeah.
yeah. The point is, if humans, they learn to live like, less,
Greedy.
dependent, not
Yeah, yeah,
dependent
yeah.
on big, massive institutions. And it was like before we had like your local butchers,
Yeah.
and like we could just spread it. The resource ability is abundant.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
we
yeah,
could
yeah.
do that, but we don't
Because
because
you got these
It's true.
big
We
mass
get lazy
companies.
sometimes.
Yeah,
Think
yeah.
about the
Corporations.
crops. Think about the crops.
Yeah,
where
but
the
collectively
cattle
we get
eats just for the
lazy.
burgers.
Yeah.
Just for burgers, fam. Just for all the burgers alone in every McDonald's, every KFC, chicken.
But when
and-
KFC
and
out of
beef.
chicken not long ago,
Yeah, there was. Like
there
2
was a
years ago,
shortage.
wasn't it?
Remember when they were
Yeah.
saying there's
No,
no
you gotta
chicken?
think about like where
Yeah.
they get
Remember
the
that, innit,
resources
fam?
from, bro.
Remember that.
So
You know what I mean?
imagine, if that happened, like it can't happen. You're right, man. There's too much food.
No,
on the
but
earth.
like it's
It's
it
a human
comes,
nature with
it
gluttons,
comes
that's
down
what-
to
But what I'm
like
saying is,
food
look,
choice, though,
the numbers are
sometimes.
rising.
Nah,
Maybe
they
in
are.
50 years there might be
But
10
then don't
million people on
forget,
Earth.
the life cycle is you live through stages and then you pass. You get me? So
Yeah,
like
yeah,
even
yeah.
though there's a lot of people that are being born, is also on the other spectrum.
Passing
You
on.
get me? So like
No,
it's
but
just
I
a
feel
cycle.
I feel like the numbers of births to deaths is more.
Mm.
Because slowly, gradually, every 10 or 15 years, the population's rising.
No,
It
but then
depends, it
no,
depends in certain countries.
look, it'd be like that.
example,
Look, It'd be constantly like that. You never get like a seesaw.
I think the growth rises.
I ain't seen like Japan. I think it's either Japan or China.
China, they could only have like one child.
No, they changed that now.
No,
that was
as many as you want
years
now.
ago.
No, but clock it. I think it's Japan. Yeah, where they're not breeding that much. They're like literally being that selfish now. They're not breeding, so in 20 years time their population will be fucked because they're just staying old as fuck, like 30, 34, 35, not having no kids. So no one's having kids young, so who's going to replace this workforce kind of thing?
Yeah.
So they need to be like a decorum, some kind of balance in it.
Yeah, but in the world of population, China's one of the highest. So so as a government, they might be controlling it.
No, they did it once.
You know what I'm saying? They're trying to control it.
They lifted that shit, fam.
Because it's such a small place, 1 billion people.
It's not such a small place. Have you seen China?
No, land mass is big, but 1 billion people on that land mass.
Yeah, but then all you do, you build into the infrastructure, don't you?
Yeah, and they're building on top of each other's infrastructure.
It's using
Do you get what I'm saying?
Build properly.
Listen, have you seen that Zachariah Stitching?
No.
He's the one who writes like put tablets on Anunnaki and Sumerian.
Yeah. The black brother?
No, white guy.
Okay.
He's talking like he's checking his way of living. The whole entire system of how human nature works needs to change. For us to change as people, the whole needs to change.
There you go.
Not like even like the monetary system.
Yeah.
It's built on capitalism and destruction and growth and it just the rich gets richer, the land just gets impoverished.
Bro, but it's always been like that.
No, but that's what I'm saying. The entire system. Think about it.
Not always, Marlon. Not always.
Well,
remember everyone knows Mansa Musa, the richest black guy.
Yeah, but guess what? That
with gold.
And bankrupt their economy.
Yeah, with gold.
So he was one of them guys.
What do you mean?
He used to walk through Egypt and bankrupt the whole economy.
By painting gold.
He used to give everyone that much gold that their whole economy was destroyed.
Alright, but there still poverty around that time. It was. Because it was still an economy, so there was still poverty at that time.
There's always going to be
so
poverty.
You said there was
I'm saying there's certain people that can break.
No, there is.
Big
this guy contradicts himself.
Why have I contradicted myself?
Sean said he went down poverty, and then you're saying, they were poverty still.
No, I'm saying he was a guy that can break poverty.
No, but
you said there was always poverty.
Yeah.
No, I understand why you're saying they contradicted himself, but I'm saying if you was around him and in his country.
But what if it wasn't around him? There you go.
Yeah, but
then you was enemy.
Saying, man.
That's
why he used to travel. That's why he used to travel though, to break the other economies.
Yeah, to bomb a clock.
Until he died.
Mansa Musa was a fucking emperor, fam. Do you think he didn't kill people too? He might have been a righteous Muslim and built libraries and shit, but this nigga went to war, probably killed niggas. Like, I get, you know what, I'm not disrespecting Mansa Musa, R.I.P. He was the richest so-called black person that ever existed, yeah? His wealth now is supposed to be like Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk together combined times 10. The guy was the most richest person
ever. Times 100?
No, but times 10.
Yeah, now watch this. What is a man to gain the world but to lose his soul?
No, but what
you get me? So like, money's not everything.
No, money's not everything.
Money's not everything.
Listen,
I'd rather be crying in a Lamborghini though.
No, but would you though?
Yeah.
Like what did you have to do to
I'd rather be crying in the Lamborghini rich as fuck.
No, but you wouldn't because that doesn't. No, but
I'm telling you now.
You might think that. Listen, though.
Like
now what's though? Material brings you happiness. That's a temporary feeling. Like. Joy comes from the heart, bro.
Do you know what I got joy? Do you know when I got my new night tracksuit, my new Jordans, I was joyous for about 20 seconds. It sweet me still. I was like, yo, sick, bruv. So
that's happiness. Joy is a different feeling that you get.
So, but this is why.
So happiness is temporary, right?
You're trying to say it's fleeting, isn't it?
So if I've got £1 billion,
yeah,
and I lose all my belongings, but I've still got the 1 billion.
What if you lose your 1 billion as well?
It's vexed.
Then I'm vexed.
Right. It's vexed now.
That's what I'm saying.
So I didn't. So yes, was it a temporary feeling that you had until it went?
Why are you asking? Why are you answering my question with a question?
It's not. It wasn't rhetorical.
You are.
No, it wasn't.
I said to you, I'd rather cry in a Lamborghini. And I said, you said, would you though?
Would you? Yeah. But why would you?
Why?
Yeah.
Because now I've still got $1 billion. I've got other things I can be happy.
You got your Lamborghini now, yeah, but you've got nothing else. You've got no hope. You've got.
And I've still got $1 billion.
But you still got $1 billion, but you're upset inside.
How?
Because you just are. But you've got a Lamborghini. So what I'm trying to say, you might have the riches, but you might not be like joyful inside. You might not be.
No, that's true. That's true.
There you go. I don't agree.
I don't agree. I'll tell you why.
Come on, man.
For example,
this guy's cracking.
No, watch. Example, 2 people.
All right.
One guy's on a bicycle.
Yeah.
He's got no money.
He's happy as Larry as well. He's happy as Larry.
No, he's got no money.
But he's happy.
All right.
No, let this guy
Let me
take
finish.
example.
So he's got a bike. He's got no family, nothing.
Okay.
He's got no money.
All right.
He's happy on that day.
Yeah.
Then there's me here. I've got a Lamborghini. I've got $1 billion, but I'm upset. I've got no family, no nothing.
Yeah.
The next day when I wake up, or for the next 6 months I wake up, I still know in my head I've got $1 billion.
Yeah.
So I might be upset for 2 or 3 days, but I'm not going to be upset.
But you'll never
for
be
6
happy.
months. Now let's go back to the guy who's got no money. He has to wake up every day thinking, how am I going to survive? How am I going to feed myself?
Now
I am vexed.
No.
Oh, 3 days I might be happy. The sun's out today.
Now watch this now.
It's raining 4 days later.
Now watch.
Fuck's sake.
Now watch.
I'm wet on my
It's
bike.
Now watch now. This guy in his bike, he's used to feeling like that, but he's still happy
Why
because
is
he's
he
got
used to
life.
it? Why
Because
is he
he's
used
used to
to
being like that. You've only got your $1 million overnight, yeah? That could be a loss.
Now you just changed
No,
the whole context.
now watch. He's got that. He's got that $1 billion, but he could lose that at any time. While that guy is still on his bike riding, he's been happy from day one.
I know what Marlon
He
said.
knows that feeling of being happy and not having anything.
Yeah.
You got that money. You was happy he's won the lottery. Now
Yeah.
guess what? You've lost that money. How you feeling now?
Try to get that milli back.
But what if you can't? You're chasing your feeling.
If I got it once, I can do it again.
But no, yeah, that's a nice spirit.
Yeah.
But what if you couldn't?
But I can though.
No. But what if you couldn't? Let's just say you couldn't, for
Alright.
example.
So why have you just
now,
answered my question?
Now,
with another
guess
question?
what? Now, guess what?
I said to you,
now,
that guy
you have the Lamborghini.
Alright, what?
My guy comes on his bike now.
It's raining
riding
now.
past.
It's raining.
It's raining. This guy ain't got no Lamborghini, so he's outside in the rain. My guy's going back to shelter on his bike,
Guess
thinking,
what? Guess what?
Guess
He's
what?
riding
I was
past
at his
you on
bike.
your foot
Look, you get me?
It's mad.
And that guy on the bike says, "Excuse me, would you like a back here?" Hop on.
Whoa,
You get me?
whoa,
You get me?
whoa.
Because he's thinking,
No, guys, if
this
that's
guy,
you.
is that what the guy said in your Lamborghini? Is that how you got your Lamborghini from? He got his Lamborghini by any means necessary, didn't you? Wow! Started from the bottom, now I'm here.
That's the back.
Taking the sip of the water. Look, I get it for you, fam. This is for you, bro. You sure? Not this time. Yeah. Listen. You want to ever speak to
Listen,
him?
Marlon just changed the whole narrative there. Look, listen to what I'm saying, viewers. Yeah, of course, go. You want me to? Alright. So the guy, forget about the Lamborghini not having the Lamborghini. Pretend I've got a Ford Focus, yeah?
Pretend you got nothing.
So, yeah, you're riding past on the bike, you're happy, and then it starts raining. But I'm in the car, I'm sad. And I look to the left, and I see you getting wet on the bike. I might bust a giggle now. I'm happy now. I'm not even sad no more. I'm laughing because
So
you're
you're
laughing
laughing at another man's expense.
No, if it was you.
No.
If it was you.
No. You said it. So now, he's getting feelings from another guy. From
Whoa.
That's what he's saying. That's what
God.
he's saying. That
Oh
he's
my
laughing
God.
because another guy's getting
Listen.
rained on. Is that what you're saying?
Is there something
Did you
we
not
don't
say
know?
that? Is that what you said though? You're getting happy because another guy's getting rained on, so you might bust a little giggle.
No, man, do you know what?
Did you say
Listen,
that?
I've got to back that.
Can I just say no?
Yeah.
You might be backing him, but let me say something
Whoa,
else now.
but-
So you got like people in like third world countries. Like,
I said you, Marlon.
No, I know. I'm saying something else now. I'm just
Yeah,
switching
go
it
ahead,
slightly.
go ahead.
So you got people in like third world countries now that haven't really got anything. They don't have like designer clothes. They don't have the latest fashion. But 9 times out of 10, they're the most happiest people.
Is that your opinion?
That's statistics.
Which statistics?
Statistics that have been
9
proven.
out of 10 people.
9 out of 10.
That is a made up statistic.
Might be
what you just
8.
made
Might
up.
be 8. Alright, come on. Viewers.
It could be 5 out of 10.
Yo,
we don't.
leave your comments underneath and let us know, yeah?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
people that don't have nothing
Not
the
viewers,
most.
fam. They'll make shit up too. I want to see some real stuff.
Well, if you do make stuff up, make sure you're on my side.
We're going to
yeah?
bring the real stuff.
However, so what I'm saying now, people that haven't got a lot, they're the most giving, most caring, most humblest, yeah? People that
In
are...
your opinion.
Now watch now.
What?
The people that are the most wealthiest, they're the most tightest people. That's why we're in this position.
Can't say that though.
That's why we're in this position now.
Can't say
There's wealth in abundance by people in higher places,
Alright.
but it's so poverty around the world.
No. It's just, what? What the hell?
So that doesn't make
We
sense.
just diverted onto the question we asked about.
No, it's not, fam.
So,
How is
have
that?
you all heard of Mr. Beast?
Yeah.
Do you know who that is?
Yeah. The
You know that it's
chocolate guy.
YouTube.
No, it's like
YouTube
he's a famous
rich.
YouTuber,
Yeah.
and he's got loads of money. Like,
Oh, okay.
he'll randomly turn up and give you money or something. You both know him, right? You've
No.
seen him on
You know
through social media, yeah.
You don't know him.
So he is going. Look how rich he is. He's building hospitals, like, look out. So that's contradicting what you're saying.
I'm saying mostly. I'm saying like is categorically speaking. So
there's bad people who are broke as well. You know.
There is.
You know that.
There is.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
I'm saying.
So would you say
in a community? Now watch. This is what I'm saying. Like we're in Sheffield now. Yeah.
You know you diverted from the question about a gazillion times, isn't it?
Yeah,
What's the question again?
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
What is the question?
No, just can't finish your point.
All right. So like what I'm saying now, like we live in a place where we follow fashion, right? A lot of people.
Is that your
does.
opinion again?
All right. My opinion is
Yeah.
we follow fashion. Yeah. We might want the latest Jordans as. Clinton said earlier.
I love Jordans, yeah.
We might
Shout out
want
to
the
Jordans,
latest
shout out to
Lamborghini
Jordans.
because he's said it quite a few times. We might want the latest hairstyle. We follow fashion. We look on social media. we might follow David Beckham back in the 90s when he had his hair in. That's it.
Well,
one of them.
What?
So
when you.
What?
All right. So
what?
If,
So listen,
watch this.
I'm still talking.
Just
I'm
to
still
give sorry,
talking.
quick
Alright,
intro.
go on.
If Marlon took his hat off, wet his hair and opened his bubble,
Whoa.
it looked like
Whoa.
P100. P100.
Wait a second.
No,
Wait, no. Let me say something now, yeah. But like Peter Andre has got similar hair length to you, so why would I have hair like Peter Andre
Is
when
it?
my hair's down here?
Is it?
Yeah, of course it is.
Look like Post Malone, man.
Yeah, you get me.
Look
So
like Post Malone.
so you
Yeah,
look
it
more
does,
like.
it does,
Wait
it
a
does a bit.
second. Now you look more. Thinking about it now.
I'm Asian,
The
innit?
Asian
There's no
Peter
one that looks
Andre.
like me like that.
Yo.
No one really looks like me like
Wow,
that.
you do
know
look
what I
like Peter Andre though. Still, Peter Corn.
Peter Khan.
Yo, Peter Corn, you know. Yo. No wait, Peter Alley.
Peter Alley.
That's actually better, isn't it? Peter Alley, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's
Man
a
like
good one,
Pizza
That's
Ali Mysterious.
last
Anyway, no. Let me go back onto
Go
the
on.
other one. So, like,
Yeah.
about the poverty, you get people that are more humblest in poverty-stricken places. And
Not
what I was
all
saying
the
about,
time.
like, Sheffield and, like, the bigger cities, we do follow a lot of fashion, on my opinion. That's what I think. So, we want the latest things. So, when we see another person, we want kind of what they've got, or we want something similar. Where if you're in a village of people,
It's contradicted itself again.
listen, if you're in a village of people that just wear like kaftans, simple things like that, there's no jealousy amongst the people because you're all wearing the same thing. So what I'm saying is sometimes money creates problems.
Not always.
Not always. That's why I
Would
said
you say?
sometimes.
Would you say 50% of the jails
Sometimes.
of criminals what are in jail are broke? Would you say 50% are?
I don't know.
Would you say? In your opinion,
I'd say yeah.
half of the jails.
At least.
Oh, bro,
I'd say more
in
than
the jail. Why?
More than
Okay.
50%. I'm just saying,
78%.
Well, the
90%
people
of them,
inside the inmates are
Yeah.
broke. Why would
Yeah.
you say that?
because they're in there for doing crimes because they've got no money or
Not
something.
necessarily. They might have been caught doing things which have led them to jail. Like they might have been doing
but I'm saying, like-
high stuff. You get me?
Right, no, but like
They might have been embezzling money. They might have
when
been
there's
laundering
when
money.
there's poverty, can it lead to crime?
Of course it can.
Right, so that's what I'm saying.
In certain
So
circumstances.
if
But if you've got nothing to rob in a village of people that haven't got goods, then what are you going to rob?
go to the next village.
But that's the same. It's in the same community. It's in the same sticks, bro.
I know, but what I'm trying to
Right,
say
and
is
so
that
you do know. So you
No,
understand.
but I'm
and
agreeing
you
with you,
understand.
'cause
So
you're
you
not letting me
agree.
finish.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is, if 50% of the inmates in jail all had money randomly given to them by me, for example, I'm a multi-billionaire.
Wow.
I go to every jail in England
Give 'em
and
all
I
Lamborghinis.
give them all Lamborghinis. In 10 years' time, do you think them same people would all be back in jail, or do you think a small percentage?
A lot of them will be because they've got no financial literacy.
No, but I'm saying if they use that money
So what's
and they've got residual
force it
income.
on you now. It's going to try and make you persuaded by what it's saying.
No, you're not listening to what
I
I'm
think
saying.
Not your head in the same
I think
thing.
so if some of
What I'm saying, what I'm trying to say
some of
is,
them bullies
if-
might not go back to jail.
Yeah, that's
Some
what
of
I'm
them.
trying to say.
But some of them will because they're
Some of them will, yeah, it's in their nature, in and out. But would the
point
number
is-
of crime reduce with them certain inmates?
I think money does create problems. From
What do you think?
Lack of money.
The
creates-
problem's still there anyway. Because the more richer you get, the more money people want. It's a fact.
No, but like,
It
for
is.
example,
It's a fact.
for example, let me tell you,
Would
so
you
a burglar,
if you had
a
$1
guy
million
with
pounds?
burgles, yeah?
Okay.
Say there's loads of them in jail. There is.
I think
There's
we'll
loads
have to
of them.
agree to disagree.
Yeah. It's
I
true.
think
Yeah,
at
yeah.
the end of the day, I feel like you got to a point where you feel like money kind of is the root to all evil. Whatever.
It's not the root of all
And I
evil.
feel like
It depends how you
that's-
spend your
no,
money.
but I think that's just kind of like what I'm on. Yeah. So like me personally, like, I look a lot of the prophets, salam to all of them, peace be upon all of them, and God be pleased for all the prophets from every religion. A lot of them were wealthy, bro. A lot of them weren't poor, they were welfare.
Exactly.
Yeah, so like, even my mentors, I'm not even talking about prophets, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm talking about my mentor. That mentor me, Brendan Ingle, mentored me for 15, 16 years. He was a millionaire. You would never have known it. Because he never
Legend from Chef.
Yeah. Shout out to Brendan Ingle, RIP, inshallah, you get high stations.
Legend.
But you never knew. We never knew. When I went to his funeral, you know, after in town, you know, alhamdulillah, they announced like all charities they gave money to. Like one woman gave him like 250 grand in that house.
Wow.
You don't know, that's children's charity. You would never have known that.
Yeah.
Declare it.
That's the best way to be.
I know
just
things they
humble
said in the
and
Quran, yeah, but you can two forms of charity. You give a charity and like people don't know it. That's you get a reward. But if you do a charity and don't tell anyone,
that's
you get like
continuous. No, it's continuous.
Yeah.
So for example, if you donate a wheelchair to the hospital, every time that's used and for example you passed away, it's continued. So in the grave you're still stacking up good deeds.
And that
while you're dead.
Bro, this is what I'm saying. And this is what I'm saying. So for example, yeah. So like Mansa Musa, for example, one of the most richest people to ever walk the planet.
Yeah.
Inshallah. But that's mashallah, even God willed that happened.
Yeah.
That's been like prophesied. He was rich, but guess what? Was he a bad person? No. The guy built schools, he bought mosques, he bought masjids. The guy, only thing he built was positive.
Well, didn't you say that he, like, also...
No, he was an emperor.
Waged war on
people. No, he was an emperor. He never
of course, to defend his people.
Yeah. But he never kind of like... He never
went
Alright, let's just say something now. If you're taking over another empire, just to be king, to kill that person to be in charge, is that right or is that wrong?
You don't always have to kill him though, Marlon.
Alright, but like...
You can come to a verbal agreement.
Yeah, but like, what if that person doesn't want to? Like, I've got like a small army now.
Yeah.
I'm mighty small.
And
this army comes over now and says, "Oh, I want what you've got, but I need to kill you, or I need you to be moved."
Yeah.
Do you think that's right or wrong?
Depends
on what.
You can only
defend yourself.
You can only defend yourself in war as a Muslim.
No, but listen,
you can only kill a man as a Muslim. Yeah, you can only kill a man on the battlefield when it's war.
Yeah.
Other than that, there's no justification.
But what is a war about though? No, but what is a war about though?
No. So what I'm trying to say is, think about war. Even if you think about an moral,
I'd avoid it
from a religious thing.
No,
but just say we're chilling.
It's all about ancestors.
Just say we're chilling now, bro.
It's not.
Bro, just say we're chilling right now in England.
It's not about ancestors.
No, just say we're chilling right now. Us free man, chilling on this land. There's us free here now, chilling. Man, his own business, doing fuck all. 20 man come from Ireland, on a ship.
Guess what I'm doing?
This land.
Fam, I'm running.
I'm running
as fast as I can.
You want this land.
Take it.
You try and resolve it. Say,
take it.
Nah, man. Share it. He said, you know what? We don't want to share it.
I'm running.
No, I said, we don't. You know what? No, we don't want to share it.
Yeah.
We don't want to share it. It's ours.
Yeah.
Take it.
I'm warring, bro.
Nah,
I don't know about you, but guess what? I'm on this land before you.
Take it.
Yeah. I'm chilling on this land, doing my own business.
Take it.
Yeah. You come here saying you don't want to talk terms about splitting the land, even though there's enough for everyone. Yeah. And now you're saying we don't want you here, fam. We want you gone. Guess what?
Can I use your boat?
Can I use your boat?
Mansa Musa never did that. Like, apart from Salahuddin, who took over Constantinople, and that war lasted 6 months because their walls were so big, they were cannoning it for 6 months. Yeah. Or Sultan Mehmed, who was the same thing, got the apple. Yeah. Muslims don't go to other countries to take over.
They only defend, innit?
They only defend their own country.
But if you
look at history, can you remember? I might be wrong. I'm just trying to think of my own knowledge. Has a Muslim king ever gone into a different country like to say this is mine?
That's a British thing. That's
I can't.
All the Crusades.
No, listen.
But
what I'm saying is that scenario that you gave us. 20 people coming from that country. There's 3 of us there. Yeah. We've got a choice. We can think, alright,
I can give up your land.
Fam,
No, so you
fam, do you know why? Because killing's wrong anyway.
No,
because you gotta live. No, listen. Guess what? You're as bad as that person that's intentionally trying to kill you for your land. Because you're just as bad.
No, I don't.
2 wrongs to share the land. 2 wrongs to share the land.
Let's share the land.
2 wrongs on
let's share the land.
And they don't want to. So you're being fair in it.
We're gonna kill you. We're gonna use it first. We're gonna kill your blood.
Then you do one.
Fuck that.
And they kill your sons. No, that's how it used to be.
That's how they said to the people of Palestine. Should all just leave Palestine and fuck off.
Do you know what?
This is why why people are angry at the Palestinians, because they're saying, why don't they just go to Egypt or whatever? Their borders are open. Yeah. But you know, the Palestinians themselves, they're saying, we are not leaving our land.
But bro, listen, alright.
They're all die with honor.
Listen, I know, but like,
do you know what I'm saying?
I don't understand that, because if you can have an opportunity where you can escape another country that's in war, and Egypt have opened their borders, fam, if I've got kids, I'm going. I'm sorry, I'm going next door.
I get what you're saying, but
yeah, but there's 12-year-olds out there saying, we're not leaving.
So what? They, you know what I'm saying? Who's the parent, fam? Who's the
adult? Got no parents.
Well, guess what? You get somebody who's in charge.
They're dead.
To bring them over. Look, you're coming
with government.
You've got no choice.
They've got water.
Then, as an Egyptian,
their borders are open.
I'd come and I collect the children.
No, but they can't enter. No, but they can't enter that land. Because then the Israeli government is telling them, you're entering our land illegally. So their borders are open. So if a Palestinian runs through it, they're not going to close it.
So then guess what? There's other adults that are still there. They could say, look, listen, do you know what?
But everyone's this like
no, but no, they're not. Because if it was like us, I'd be like, look, listen, I'm collecting all these children. Whoever wants to come with me, we're going to Egypt. Simple.
Don't get it twisted. A lot of kids have gone from because they've got no help.
That's the best thing.
Morally. Yeah. Just say, why should they leave?
Because if not, all right.
The granddads were on that land.
So what? It doesn't matter. Now watch this. Now, you stay. Something happens. Unfortunately, I'm not the maker of this, so I'm just thinking of solutions.
Yeah.
You stay, you get hurt. Your family, your children's, all of them get hurt. But you got the opportunity to escape and go to Egypt. Listen, you got the opportunity to escape and live in Egypt with no more harm, no more war, no more famine. What do you do? It's a no-brainer. No-brainer. So I don't care about my forefathers. It's about my ancestors. It's about my house there, fam. I'm not getting chased down by bullets and guns and bombs.
I know what you're saying.
But as a man, you gotta stand to defend.
Nah, man.
You have to.
But you're on about your family history and stuff like that. But like, if you stay there, you've got no history. Culture. It's not about culture. It's about survival, fam.
I know it's about
you survive.
survival,
You adapt. So you live another day, and that's why I'd run. If someone came to me and said, "Look, I want everything that you've got, or I'm gonna murder you."
I'm thinking of it in a big context. Let's break it down for it. Imagine you're in your house in England.
You get hurt.
Imagine you're in your house in England.
Yeah.
He's gonna run.
And me and 5 man run into your yard. Okay. And we say this is our yard now.
Okay. That's different though.
You're fighting back.
Yeah.
Why? Because it's your house.
Yeah, because it is.
There you go.
Yeah.
But that's the answer.
It's not my answer. No, but it's different. No, it's not different scenarios. Different scenarios.
We've got guns as well. We're dropping bombs on your neighbours' houses.
I've got security. You get me?
Come on, man. They've got no army
plus
out
you're an informant. I just think
they've got no army out there, Marlon.
You get me?
They've got little guns from Lebanon or Iran next door.
So listen, like, no, do you know what? Realistically speaking now, I'm being honest. Like, if I'm using a scenario when people are running up in my house, I'm going to defend myself, you get me? But if you're in a position where you can escape a country that's in war, I'm not saying like, discredit them, they've got no honour. Fam, you're surviving, you're living another day.
No, but they're Muslims, so they believe dying as a martyr you go to heaven anyway.
Fam, but like,
so what if we're
wrong though? What if we're wrong about that?
We're not wrong.
Yeah, but you don't
as Muslims,
know that.
We don't believe we're
but
not
you
wrong.
don't know that though.
We do.
I could be wrong about my religion.
But our belief
you could be wrong.
No, but yeah,
but still.
Our faith
all right, now this is like
the. Let's not question people's religion.
All right, but like what I'm saying is like wherever there's God like does good things, there's always going to be a counterfeit from the devil. So certain things that we might get taught might not be 100% factual from. So what I'm saying is,
let me ask you a question.
You've got an opportunity to survive another day, fam. You leave, you free that scene.
Let me ask you a question. This is a good question.
Okay.
How can you kill someone who looks inside your in the barrel of your gun and sees heaven? How can you kill that person? So if I've got a gun to you now, and you're a Palestinian, you look in the barrel of my gun and see heaven. How?
But how's that Palestinian?
How can you convince that man to leave the land? If he looks down the barrel of your gun and sees Jannah, you can't convince that man to leave his land. He's dying till the end.
But listen,
do you know what I'm saying?
But then listen,
he sees. He's seeing. When you're martyred as a Muslim, you go to the 7 heavens. So I think it's 3rd or 2nd heaven. You enter as a martyr. That is a high.
I'm just saying.
Why is that man going to leave? He wants to die.
What if that is not the case, though? That's what I'm saying. What if that's not the case?
Religion.
Yeah, but no, it's not question. I'm
just
saying.
if that's not the case,
then you could have gone.
Then you got
You
they've died.
You could have
died honorably.
No, but then you could have. But then you could have gone, lived your life, lived it well, and so gone to heaven. And live.
No, but you just said it don't exist anyway, so it's fine.
No, I just said about like dying.
Contradicted yourself.
No. I said about like dying by the shotgun and then going to heaven straight away.
But
he might have committed sins. It's just because he's got shot for like pretending.
Yeah, but as a Muslim, he wouldn't enter the same rank heaven. He'd enter a lower level.
But like
that matters.
All right,
it does matter.
It might matter. But what I'm saying is, realistically speaking, if somebody's got a gun to my face and saying, "Look, leave the land," I'm leaving, fam. Simple as that. Surviving.
We're not allowed to turn our backs on our brothers or homeland.
That's not turning
Muslims.
your back.
We're not allowed.
But listen,
it's a sin. Actually,
all right.
It's actually a sin. If you're
Does
in
it
war,
say that?
all right, yeah.
That?
So, for example, if
Where
I'm
does
in
it say
war,
that?
you two are in the war with me, and I see 5 man.
But what's
there,
a war about though?
anything.
No. Then
even
I
if it's
disagree.
something petty.
Fam,
Even if it's
listen.
something petty.
Then that's still it.
No, if
Listen,
I run away
feel like
and
that-
leave you two on the battlefield on your own, that's a sin.
Guess what? You could have run.
That's
with
a
me.
sin.
You could. I'm like, yo.
No,
Guess what?
I cannot leave
Yo,
you.
I'll be like, yo, Dax,
I have to die
listen.
with you.
I'm running in a second. If you don't want to run with me, that's up to you.
Nah,
could have
we
ran.
can't do that.
Yeah,
We can't do
guess
that.
what? I'm so glad that.
Like I say, it's not in our religion to turn back.
We can't.
Nah, you could all run together and survive, but you don't. You want to.
Yeah, but then,
No, but
then the oppressor has beaten you.
So what?
Morally,
No, you haven't. You've
intellectually,
survived a beatdown, fam.
it's fight or flight. What
There
you're
you go. So you
Right now.
fly.
You're saying
you
fly
fly,
or fly.
fam.
Right now,
Fly.
though.
You get it
Right
right now.
now.
Fly. I'm surviving. I'm like,
Nah.
yo, you could have been with me, fam.
Inshallah,
But you're not.
one of my other ultimate goals is to stand in the front row with Imam Mahdi on a horse with 2 swords and my scarf wrapped around my neck, and I'm fighting for my religion, fam. Boom. And if I die in that
Well,
war,
a religion is supposed to be
Inshallah, I die in
peaceful,
that war.
fam. Nah,
You know what I'm saying?
Look, listen.
that's one of my
Alright,
goals.
so like,
bro, you get me,
why
fam?
not then? Why not like just preach like positivity and
Yeah.
not be on a horse in a battlefield with 2
Because it's
swords?
written. It's written.
not written.
If
fam.
you look at the Torah, it says in their own book that the land will go back to the Palestinians one day. For that to happen, there will be a war.
there
There you go.
There
It's
might be.
written.
There might be,
So
but like,
when a war happens, there's usually 2 sides.
not necessarily.
What side are you picking? That's the question. My religion tells me to pick Imam Mahdi. Even if I have to crawl on ice to get there, I have to back it. So guess what? As when Muslims are brought into this world, we're brought into this world to worship. I'm not brought into this world to run off. I have to worship my God and die. If I die, I die.
So can you not?
That's
worship,
my religion.
Can you not worship your God in stone? Not be involved in like.
Man,
obviously
Yeah,
this
you
war.
can.
That's what I'm
But if
saying.
the war comes to us,
There you
or
go.
we're
But
in a time-
you're all about crawling on ice to get
No.
to a war that you don't have to fight.
no,
in.
to get to Imam Mahdi.
That's
That's a
what you
metaphor, though, isn't it?
No, it's a hadith. If
Yeah,
we have to
exactly.
crawl on ice to get to Imam Mahdi, when the second black flags arise, we have
So
to.
that's the second
fir-
coming, right?
Yeah, it's the
The
second coming.
trumpet.
Yeah, no, before that. It's before that. It's when Jesus Christ comes back to kill the.
Antichrist.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Imam Mahdi, the last prayer will be
So
led.
then, why would you
and
need
Jesus Christ?
So if Jesus
Imam
comes
Mahdi
down,
will step back and
Ah.
he'll say, "Jesus, you lead the prayer," and Jesus will step back and say, "No, you're the Imam today. You lead the prayer." So he's an
so
important
why would you
figure
need
in
to
it.
fight then?
Because
if
they're gonna
Jesus-
fight us.
No, but listen, this is where it gets a little bit too
Why?
technical. Now, if Jesus is coming, which I believe that also,
Yeah.
why would anyone else need to fight? Jesus isn't God, but like God and Jesus, they could just diminish the world whenever they want to. So
Yeah, they
why
can.
would they need people to fight in the war for them?
It's like Avengers
like,
Endgame, innit? That ended.
but it's not.
It's
but
not. It's not
nah.
understanding.
No,
Like,
what
so
I am-
life is about free will.
It is, and
Right?
we've got free will. So you got
The
free will
animals
to
have free.
choose
The animals have
not
free
to
will.
fight.
No, they don't.
They
Animals
don't.
don't have free
They
will.
don't,
Do
no.
we? Yes, we do.
We're not
So
animals,
when
no.
that war comes, can it not be a test from God?
It could. So
So that
either
free
choose
will
to
would be-
survive and just
It's,
not
it's,
know.
it's testing you all the way up to the last.
Right. So
Like,
this
it
could
is,
be a
it
test from God, right? It could be like, let me see who fights for the wrong side and fights for the right
So
side.
what if you don't fight? Full stop. And
Exactly.
you're wrong.
You get tested on that as well.
You'll
Yeah.
be tested.
I
How do
won't
you
be
handle
fighting.
it?
I won't be fighting because you don't know what the war's about. For one,
I do.
you don't.
It's about survival.
Survival.
I think
So,
when
if
it- when-
it's
I
not
think
about
when the time-
survival, fam.
But hear what? I think when
Who's
the time comes to
not
when
now
we
what?
want to fight, you'll know.
Hear what
You'll
now?
know.
So
You'll know.
you just said survival. Who's surviving if you're fighting? You're not surviving.
my
you could
family and my
potentially,
lineage.
but then
My
your
family and my lineage
your
and my community, Marlon.
and your village and your
I could
community.
be fighting for you.
But you couldn't because
I
I
could
won't
be
be
fighting for
involved.
you.
Bro, if I was fighting, I'd be
Yeah.
like, I'd be fighting for freedom. And
that's exactly what it is.
Listen, that's
exactly what it is,
metaphorically speaking. I'd be like saying, yo, come, let's do one. That's fighting for our freedom.
Alright, then all our family and everyone gets killed. Then for example, I choose to run with Marlon.
Right then,
for example.
Now you use
I look back, my brother C1's been killed. All our families have been murdered up.
They've got a choice. Can you physically lead him to water and make him drink it?
Yeah, so thank you for watching. Peace and blessings, as always. Thank you for, tuning into the video. We're going to get better and better, inshallah. We'll have more people on the panel. Topics, going to be talking about less about religion and them kind of things, because it's a kind of a private issue, so we're going to stay away from that in the future and keep it more righteous and upbeat. But thank you for watching, and stay safe. Bless.